My agenda to win Khatro this time was very much because of the fact when everybody only talked about how she's all about dressing and doing her makeup. I wanted to win that game. Ravi and I have been working forever now. It's been 7 years. Like a TV show has been brought up and put forward in a web platform. My next effort would be to get out of my comfort zone, to bring myself in a light where people would respect my work also. Every time I am off a project, Jamai is waiting for me with open hands. So it looks like it's just my own property. Hi, this is Nia Sharma and you're watching me on Bollywood Hangama.
Nia Sharma, welcome on Bollywood Hangama.
Thank you so much.
All right, so I was researching for this interview today, and I realized that there is that just 1 30-second video that has done the trick in terms of promotion. I believe you guys don't need anything.
What have we done? What did you see?
No, basically, when you say that I was Ravi is the best kisser in the world or something of that sort. So I think that has been talked about majorly.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that it's the 30-second video that did the trick, but listen, I mean, come on, who will go on board and just say, oh, I was kissed badly, or it was a bad kisser, or this and that. So it was just a very, Ravi and I have been working forever now. It's been 7 years. Like a TV show has been brought up and put forward in a web platform with two similar characters brought in a different light. That's it. And so that is the level of comfort I have with Ravi. So if I say he's the best kisser, of course he was. I enjoyed it. It was lovely. And it was just to tell everybody that intimate scene cannot be made fuss about. You cannot create enough fuss about an intimate scene. That's it. That's all I did there.
I think in an interview you have said that in the season 1 he was a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that made you guys, the entire experience, a bit uncomfortable. And now this time around he was more comfortable, and that made things better and comfortable. That is why you said what you said.
Yeah, Ravi by default is a shy guy. I mean, he looks all nice and hot, and he's shy. So when it came to a web platform and things got bold in terms of our kissing, he took a little backseat, and he being uncomfortable made me so like, I mean, come on. So I was the one giving him that level of comfort and this and that. But this season he was like all out, he's done some wonderful scenes like that, and he had no inhibitions of, in terms of doing such scenes. So that's why I went ahead and gave him a compliment on stage that Ravi is the best kisser. So that's what I meant.
Okay, so your Twitter handle bio says that the Nia Sharma, extremely ugly, lacks fashion sense, ham con girl. So you like shocking in a way. You like to have shocking birthdays as well.
Honestly, can I tell you, this is exactly what people would call me 3 years ago when I was doing things that I kind of liked and this and that. When everything now is such a common thing, you looking or you wearing certain dress, everything is like a hoopla. I was doing certain things back in 2017, 18. Everything I would do, from wearing a certain dress or a low, deep cut or whatever I did, everything was getting me trolled. People called me wannabe, this, that. So maine kya kiya? I went and, wrote the entire bio like that. Yes, I am ugly. Yes, I don't have a fashion sense. Yes, I accept it all. But it's just, I wanted to tell everybody out there, I know this. This is just a girl who's just trying to do what she likes, and she may fail or she may get some appreciation out of it. So you don't need to come and tell me that you're ugly or you don't know fashion. Yes, I don't know fashion. It's just what I do. It's the creativity of my own mind. So this was just to tell people out there that I know what you're telling me. So it was just that bio came from there, and I never changed it. I think I like it.
No, it's you have a good sense of humor. We'll come to that shortly as well. But I think when it comes to trolling, I think we've spoken about that as well. So in trolling, you'll get some negativity no matter what you do, and there will be people who appreciate you, and there are people who appreciate your fashion sense. And I believe in Jamai, you've styled yourself.
I always do. So in terms of styling, Roshni and Nia are very, very similar in a lot of aspects. So I don't have to kind of do any kind of homework. So it's just been me all along. It's what I like to wear. I'll probably wear as Roshni. So I've done I've probably shopped myself. I've sat on my own clothing. But even before I wanted a script from them, I wanted what I'm wearing on the show. So that is kind of more or less my agenda on the show, to look nice, to look way better than before. And so, yeah, I play around clothes.
Okay, the season 1 had been appreciated. People are waiting for season 2. Are you excited?
Very. I mean, shooting it, was so much fun. We were in South Goa. We shot it. The pandemic was there. Lockdown is there. But we were clicking out the best pictures, the vacation pictures. My one picture I was putting was just going viral everywhere. So I was enjoying every bit of it. I enjoyed the shooting process. I enjoyed promoting it. I enjoy the show. It's like a homecoming. Every time I am off a project, Jamai is waiting for me with open hands. So it looks like it's just my own property. So yeah.
As an actor, what is the importance of body language for you? How much do you convey your feelings, your emotions, and maybe what you're hiding through your body language?
Through my body, yes, it talks a lot. There are certain things that you should not restrict yourself to. Like, I cannot be okay with the fact to stand like this on screen. Like a lot of people, every newcomer, everybody who's on screen, everybody has a tendency to just stand like this, with hands tied up. And I don't know. मुझे नहीं समझ आता ये क्या है, ये कौन सी body language है. So also one time this director also told me that, you don't need to stand with your hand closed, just restrict, a lot of level. Then, yeah, so you need to just have a certain kind of a body language to everything you do is just saying something out there. Everybody, it's an expression in itself. So you can't be very, very uncomfortable with your body language, I feel. And yeah, less is more. I would say for on screen, if you say less is more. Like, it's not about thop do sabke upar, or you have to portray yourself as the best actor out there. So this is my thing. It's effortless is the key. I think I would just rather go in a scene, do something as effortless as I could do, and leave. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could make sense.
No, you've made yourself quite clear. What is the importance of sense of humor?
I mean, it's the only thing you live by other than oxygen. I think you need a certain level of sense of humor to survive in today's world, because everybody by default is sarcastic today. So you got to be thick-skinned enough. You have to have that level of humor to understand कौन कब मजाक कर रहा है, कौन कब क्या बोल गया, because by default सब एक दूसरे का आज की डेट में केस ले रहे हैं. Even if somebody compliments you today, you should know where it is coming from. You should know that it's not entirely genuine. So I am humorous enough to take everything in my stride, because I also know that I am sarky to another level. So I also do that, and it should be taken in a healthy manner. So yes, it is really required in today's time.
Apparently, you like Hindi retro songs, Hindi movie retro songs.
I like them in a turban trap, this thing. So everything is remixed, with beats. So, my current playlist says, Aao Huzur Tumko Sitaron Mein Le Chale, but with a lot of beats. So I just discovered it on YouTube. So I blasted in my this thing. So I have come back to listening to very, very old songs, but in a very different flavor. So it's with a lot of turban trap and a Goa trance music kind of thing. So you're listening to Hindi, but you're not listening to an old song. So it's like a flavored. So yeah, I love these kind of things.
All right, now you've been part of some really big television shows. You won Khatron Ke Khiladi. You said in an interview that you came into the web space maybe much before than a lot of other people. So you understand what is required for web space as well. How do you sum up your journey so far?
I will sum it up as something which is very, very organic, very clean, very gradually. I have groomed myself in this industry, and where I stand today, I'm at a lot of ease with myself, and I'm very happy with what I've achieved. And I'm very, very, I call myself very fortunate to have been getting work one back to back. After lockdown ke baad, I was the first one to actually have reached the set and finished a series, Nagin, then Khatron Ke Khiladi happened, then this happened. So I have been working where people talk about skin colors, when people talk about a discrimination or not getting projects due to certain issues. I think here I stand with the skin color that I flaunt, with the flaws that I have, with skin issues that I have stood there with my open arms, with making my weaknesses my strength, and obviously with the support that I've gotten from the industry people who have actually just considered me for projects. I have done well. I think I'm very happy.
Okay, what is the importance of reinvention in your life and career?
You need to, man. You need to. You cannot bask in your past glory. You cannot. You think if your show is a hit, so you can bask in it for the next 5 years. That's not the case anymore. You're as old as your last show. You're today, if I am off a show of a certain project, or if it's been a hit, you cannot rest on it. You need to reinvent every day. So I feel that there is a complete need for me to transform myself and bring a side to me that nobody has probably seen. So I have also certain been stereotyped or maybe typecast in a manner where people only look at me in terms of my clothing or how hot would I look or how glam I am. So मुझे लगता है कहीं ना कहीं मैं इसमें अभी रह गई हूँ. I am, my next effort would be to get out of my comfort zone, to bring myself in a light where people would respect my work also. Like they will, one day they will start talking about Onia performs also. Like my agenda to win Khatro this time was very much because of the fact when everybody only talked about how she's all about dressing and doing her makeup. I wanted to win that game. Not that मैंने झंडे गाड़ दिए, but I'm saying I just wanted to prove a little point that, bro, I'm working for myself and I could do something like this also. So yeah.
Sure. Now you've been part of television shows which are like traditional television shows as well. Now we have these stereotypes that when it comes to television actress, Adarsh Nari types, many a times. I'm not saying all the time. You've successfully broken that.
Yeah.
How did you manage to do it?
I was always this girl. I was always this quirky girl within. So I never considered, it was just too organic. And I didn't do all of it to prove a point, honestly. It just comes very naturally to me. If I don't do anything weird in a day, if I don't do anything quirky in my dressing, or if I don't dress up the way I want to, I will feel very sad. So why I got trolled in 2017-18 when nobody could actually believe that a girl from TV who's wearing suits and saris now suddenly, could come up and do a show like Twisted where she's kissing a girl, or she, whatever I did. I went to Maldives back then and just wore some bikinis or anything. Rato rat, it was trending news of all time. So I could not believe a lot of things, but everything, whatever happened, it benefited me in a lot of ways. And today, actually, I could just stand and be proud that people know me for what I do. My experiments are being appreciated. They are being trolled, but in both ways, you are there. You're being talked about. So in such a 130 crore population, if you're lucky enough to be talked about, I think I've nailed it, right? So it's fine.
What do you do for your physical fitness?
I want to do a lot, but I do nothing. I am such a lazy girl. I need to, and I don't mind confessing this, that I don't wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. like how my contemporaries are. I don't think iota of things that my co-actors do. Like I see Ravi waking up at 3 a.m., going to a gym and doing 100 other things and see the body that he's made today. I mean, he didn't look like this 7 years ago. I don't do anything, man. And I'm just so ashamed of myself. All I do is crib about my weight, crib about my body. And it's just a bad habit. And I eat like a pig. I have these disorders where I just munch on chips and everything. I don't know what I do. And then I expect myself to just look so damn nice and, just kill it out there. So no, I need to behave. I need to be a little more professional and take myself seriously here.
Any regrets for the birthday cake that you cut last year?
No, I swear to God, no regrets. Can I tell you how overwhelmed I was with the fact that my friends, आज के दोस्त कितने कमीने होते हैं, they won't even spend a rupee on you. Here my friends, it wasn't just a cake, it was a well thought out, very well planned cake that they organized for my birthday. मैं तो ऐसे पिघल गई, I got melted. मुझे लगा ही नहीं कि oh, this is a vulgar cake or this is a bad cake. I just respected the gesture that my friends showed me. I felt very important because मेरे 7 साल पुराने friends हैं, वो कुछ नहीं करते. We don't do anything for each other, but here they were, 30 candles. So I felt so important. I just went and just, posted my feeling, like, look what my friends did for me. So I never thought that a cake as something as bachkana as a cake would just make waves but this is India. This is us. This is how we proceed with things. This is how we make fuss about things, but no regret. I swear to God.
So, Nia, lovely talking to you and all the best wishes for Jamai and 2.2. And we hope that it's a huge success. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you. Hi, this this is Nia Sharma and you're watching me on Bollywood Hangama.